Well, I am here. If you want to send me a little message, I am here. I'm just having a little muck about with a few things, as I have been for the last few days. But I am here. Hello, Thormus. Thank you for signing in. I'm just kind of sat here doing a few things at my desk, so I thought, why not stream? Have a little chat with you lovely, lovely people. Oh wow, you're not English. That's really cool. What country are you from? I hope you can understand what I'm saying. If you can't, I can't really speak other languages, I'm afraid. French. That's really interesting, actually. I can say omelette du fromage, which I believe is cheese omelette. That's about the extent of my French, I'm afraid. But if I'm ever in France, at least I won't go hungry. But either way, thanks for signing in. What are you up to? How's things going? I don't think we've really met before, have we? I usually know most of the people who sign into my streams. So welcome. Do you need any advice in anything? How are your colonies going? What colonies do you have? Let's get to know each other a bit. Right, now you're gonna find this really funny. My English isn't even that good. uh, Cassoulet. I'm guessing that's a French word for casserole, maybe? I'm not really sure. Do you like my bullet ants? They're kind of the star attraction tonight, aren't they? Not really me. Oh, you have Mexican. Oh, that's really cool. How's that colony going? Have you found it like easy, difficult? Things are definitely getting a lot easier now on the keep in front of them. Now they're doing better form of carriers for them now, aren't they? More heat controlled and things like that. Hey, Antimatters, thanks for signing in, buddy. Welcome to another random stream of mine. Like I say, I'm always sat at this computer at the minute doing one thing or another, so I may as well stream the ants. I don't own, yeah, I can't even pronounce it. Pagia, I don't own them at all. This is Diacoma rhododendron. I've also got Polyrhacus dives, lots of Lasius nigers, Lasius flavus, Camponotus of various species, Murano plus bicolor, Mimica, Manica. I've got some acorn ants. I've got so many, but I don't own that particular genus yet. I am slowly expanding my ant colony again at the moment. So you never know what's going to arrive in the ant corner. If it takes my fancy, then it's going to be an ant corner basically. Yeah, I actually have 32 colonies at the moment. Yeah, and scorpions and stick insects and all sorts of other stuff. In the multi-species tank, we've got so many different insects. I don't know if you've seen that tank yet, as you're fairly new to the channel, but that's the one I normally stream. Yeah, it's absolutely rammed full, but it's awesome. I love it, and I'm probably going to get a few more colonies very soon. I said I'm planning on moving over this next year and having a fully dedicated room as well. So it'll go from the ant corner to the ant room, but I'll still call it the ant corner. Really, I'm going to get a banner made up for the ant corner. Um, yeah, it is. It's a lot. It's a lot of maintenance. It's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun as well. I mean, I'm absolutely obsessed with ants and stuff. So it's sort of a dream come true to have all these different colonies. Has anyone caught the video that I released earlier today? Two ant colonies, one formicarium, with the acorn ants and Camponotus gonna be living together. But they're not quite living together yet, but they will be very soon. Well, I say soon, in like 6 months. In ant terms, that's pretty soon. Okay, but okay, Auntie Mademoiselle. Yeah, you really wanna not miss that video, like I say. Two ant colonies, one formicarium. Great fun. It was good fun filming it as well. I made like a natural outworld area for the acorn ants to live in, and then for now I've put the Camponotus into a Wakushi Venus nest. I'm just going to let the numbers build up basically, and then I'm going to attach the Venus nest to the outworld where the acorn ants are living, so that they use it as an outworld. Whilst the acorn ants use it as their nest and outworld, you know what I mean? That way, they shouldn't really be competing for space because the larger ants will have their own nest in space separate to the formicarium that the acorn ant is living in. Does that make sense? It makes sense in the video. I made it make sense in the video. I'm not very good at explaining things on the spot. We know that. Tell you one thing, right? And this is completely un-ant related. Pineapple fritters are pretty cool. I had a pineapple fritter tonight for the first time in many, 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 many years. I forgot how nice pineapple fritters are. But that was just a really random thing, sorry. You had that colony back in 2000. So you've been keeping ants for a long time, like myself. In fact, you've been keeping them longer than myself. That's really impressive. Um, I'm going to have to talk to you more. When did you start keeping ants? How many colonies do you currently own? That's like really cool. Antimatters. I think it will work. And what is a fritter? A fritter is basically anything that they battered and fried. So they've got slices of pineapple, chucked some batter on it, and fried it. Much like you get pea fritters and fish fritters and stuff like that. Basically, just battered in it. But yeah, so it's a battered and fried slice of pineapple. It's awesome. Yeah, Camponotus are great ants. The only problem with Camponotus is they're so bloody slow. I've got Camponotus hercularis, which I've been struggling with just to get off the ground, basically. They don't do anything. And then I've got Camponotus creataris as well. They're doing a little bit better. That's the colony that I'm hoping to add in with the acorn ants, but still, they're not that fast. They are very slow growing ants. And that's why I'm saying like 6 months or so before I'm going to introduce them to the outworld area because they need those numbers to grow a little bit more. And if I add them to a large outworld area, they're just going to get lost. You know what I mean? They don't really like large spaces, even when they're foraging. Not until the colonies get bigger and more confidence. From my own experience, anyways, I might be wrong. Here's something really random. Looking at the multi-species tank, right? So I've got weaver ants in there, Polyrhacus dive, the lesser weaver ant, and they've always made the nest above ground, like you would expect a weaver ant to do. Looking in there today, there's a huge pile of loose dirt, and they are digging. I don't know what they're digging because they're doing it from inside of the jug at the base of their nest. But what? Polyrhacus dives aren't meant to be digging, but they're definitely digging. There's a huge pile of loose dirt where they've brought it out. I don't know whether they're just like expanding into a new area. I can't work it out. I've never seen Polyrhacus dives dig before. I mean, I expect they do dig, but they're not known for nesting in the ground. Interesting. Yeah, these are Polyrhacus dives. Not these one. These are my bullet ants, obviously. Sorry, my Polyrhacus dives in the multi-species tank. Yeah, they are absolutely awesome. If you tune in tomorrow night whilst we're doing the picnic table and chat, who have I got on tomorrow night? I've got Persian ocelots on tomorrow night. They do lots of stuff with bearded dragons and other exotic pets, as well as I don't think they even have ants, to be honest. But that's going to be a really good interview. The stream starts at 8:30 ish with a feed-in in the massive the multi-species tank. So if you sign in at 8:30 or around that time, you'll get to see the Polyrhacus dives in the big tank and eating and whatnot. Then at 9 o'clock, the interview will start with me interviewing Persia ocelots, and then at the end of that, I might put it back to the tank, or depending on the time, I might just go straight to bed because it gets late and I have to work and stuff on Monday morning. But yeah, tune in tomorrow night, and it will be on the other tank with the Polyrhacus dives in, and that's always super interesting. It also has vampire crabs and millipedes and beetles and isopods and loads of other stuff in there. Bit of music. I'm just having a mess about with banners. You're not supposed to be seeing this yet, but you are, so. Ta-da! Yeah, I just... How does that look? Does that look alright? I think it looks alright. If you haven't guessed, I've just been sponsored by Answer Us, if that's the right word to use. It's like an advertisement deal. They're sponsoring the Picnic Table live streams, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of advertising for them during the streams. I think that's a fair deal. They're going to help me, I'm going to help them. It's going to improve the quality of the streams massively. I don't know what the quality is like at the moment, but it's normally lagging just ever so slightly. I do it all from the Wi-Fi on my phone currently. Hey, Antscapes, thanks for signing in, buddy. Yeah, I'm just kind of sat here doing a few bits. I was just saying, I do everything off the Wi-Fi from my phone currently, but I've just sorted out a couple of little deals, we could say. So I will be doing a little bit of advertising now during the Picnic Table live streams, and that is going to generate a little bit of income for the channel, which means we'll be able to upgrade to a broadband and things like that. And I'm absolutely amazed and over the moon. Yeah, I have music on Antscapes. I'm not going to tell you how I did it because... No, I will. It's fairly easy. I'll have to show you though, because it's one of those things. I can't, like, you have to click this and click that and do this, and like, it's easy if I talk you through it when you're on the thing, if you know what I mean. So we'll have a chat outside of the stream at some point. But it definitely makes it a little better. Another thing I've actually done is I sent, and you're not allowed to steal this one. You're not allowed. I sent out a little thing to all my musician mates, because obviously for my degree and things like that, I was a musician. So I sent out a little thing to all my musician mates to put together little instrumental albums or anything that they want to get heard of their own stuff, and send it to me for the background music. And quite a few of them have been up for that. Like, I already use music that in my videos, I use music that people have sent to me and things like that quite often. Don't know if you knew that, but I do. So it's just another chance to help other people, and it helps me a little bit improve the improve the stream quality, doesn't it? It makes it a bit better, a bit nicer. And like I say, if we get to hear some nice music, maybe some new musicians that you haven't heard of before, someone who's trying to get their music out there and get it heard and is struggling, you know, as a musician myself, I know that sort of thing would have been amazing. There you go, Antscapes. Then you know exactly what it's like. It's a hard slog for musicians. Yeah, so it's just another platform for them to use, really. And if they want to write an ant-based song, they're more than welcome. Hello, Happy Ant UK. Welcome to the stream. We're just kind of here chilling at a minute. We got a bit of nice music going. I've got a can of Rio, which I don't normally have a can of Rio at all. That's really nice. And yeah, I was just saying, I've recently today, I have been on a mission to sort out some advertising bits and bobs on the Picnic Table live streams. It's been quite successful so far. So that will be happening over the next few weeks. You will notice a slight bit of advertising coming onto the Picnic Table live streams, but it's not going to be so intrusive that you don't want to watch. Yeah, I think it makes a difference having the music on. I'm a big music fan. Makes it a bit more kind of welcoming, rather than turning it on and just being like, oh, there's not really a lot happening. Now we've got music. There's always something happening. So what's everyone up to? If you're here, send me a little message. I'm just kind of doing a few things at my desk, as I normally am. Here, Patrick, I am here, buddy. You right? Hey, Stein, you right, buddy?
See you later, buddy.
Hey everybody, thanks for coming back. I'm still here doing a million things. What are you up to? Still feeding the baby? I think this will go on to red light very shortly. This one goes slightly shorter. Bottle in hand. I read that bottle in hand and I thought, is he drinking? No. Feeding. Oh, I don't miss those days. I mean, my eldest is 6 and a bit now. My youngest is 6 and a bit, sorry. My eldest is 9.5. I do not miss those days. The sponsors. Right, so I will announce one now. There's more that I'm trying to work on. But I've put it out there, like open to anyone basically that wants to get some advertising done. So it's like a Patreon tier that they can apply for or do whatever. You know, you can join Patreon tiers. So it's a Patreon tier that I've set up that basically I will advertise by putting a banner out for 10 minutes per picnic table. So that's like every Wednesday and Sunday they'll get 10 minutes on each. So it's like 80 minutes a month they'll get. And then there's I'm going to do like when it swaps between the feed-in to go into the interview. Sorry, my words are losing me. I'm going to do like a quick interval, like show the sponsor videos, 30-second clip each sort of thing, and all of that sort of stuff. So it's just a little chance for them to do some advertising. And so far, Answer Us has signed up for it. So I'm really super happy with that. It's amazing to have Answer Us on board supporting the Ant channel and Picnic Table live streams. I mean, it's going amazingly, and to be honest, that's just like the cherry on the bloody cake. You know, it's gonna allow me to install proper broadband and stuff and all of that. So here's the banner that I've put it together as a rough draft, but it will probably, if he's happy with it, I'm quite happy with it. So if it works and he's happy with it, this is what it's going to be. I mean, I know it's not much, but I think that looks good. And then that will show for like 10 minutes, and then it will move on to another one or whatever. You know, it's just that little bit of advertising for them. And it's not overpowering the stream still. It's not in your face too much or any of that. It's just there. I've got a few other things under my hat, and I can actually say that because I'm wearing a hat now from another person that we're looking at getting sponsored by. The Hive, I don't know if you've heard of The Hive, but they're like a gaming, memeing, kind of everything in they're just an awesome thing. And I actually know the guy who runs the Hive quite well. So I've been pestering him basically since I started to support the channel. And I've got a hat, so that's a start. But I've been saying like he should like actually sign up and support us properly, and I think he is going to, but they're in an expansion themselves. So when that's done, basically he's looking at supporting me in the future. But yeah, that's cool. Like I say, we're just gonna twaddle on, and yeah, I'm super excited to have Answer Us on board. I've got a couple of, well, I say a couple, I've spoken to 2 other people. I've only heard back from 1, but I don't want to mention any names. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to jinx it. I don't want to, like, you know what I mean. But I'm super excited about it. Like, it's just the prospects. It opens up a whole new world. A whole new world. That one, you know. And yeah, so I'm super excited. It's taken me a few days of sitting at the computer every night, as you might have noticed I've been doing, just to get it to the point where it is now, where all the editing software, everything's all set up on Streamlabs as well. Not Streamlabs, StreamYard. And I can do I can even put a chat box in. So if anyone is in Twitch, this is really cool. You might like this. If I put a little comment in via Twitch, hi, Ryan. Let's see. There you go. It comes up on the screen now. So if we have a really good load of people in Twitch that are chatting, but we can't see that on YouTube, then I can put it up on the screen. But I can't do the YouTube yet. So by the looks of it, there's a few more things that I need to tweak and do, and then I'll be able to get YouTube and Twitch both on the screen, like a run-in chat box sort of thing. And that, yeah, it will just link the 2, and I think that's really cool. Like, because that's the whole point of these streams, is to link up the community and give everyone a chance to be heard. So yeah, you know what I mean. I thought that was really cool. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, man? What do you think? What do you think? Yeah, I can't really. Calm down. Calm. So I've put in a lot of effort to try and expand it. Not expand it, but like I said a lot recently, improve the quality of what I'm producing. Just get it to that higher scale. I've had a few people like help me along the way. I've had someone like look over my Twitch profile and give me a few pointers on how I can make it more appealing. Things like that, you know. I like to think I've gone that extra mile now to try and showcase what I can put on the channel, if that makes sense. Because yeah, like the thing I'm finding is I'm not getting a lot of new subscribers, but almost all my subscribers I have got come back and watch. My viewer retention is really, really good, but I'm just not like meeting new people, if you know what I mean. So I'm hoping that as I it starts to share out to a few new people, then hopefully they'll see that it's looking quite good and things, you know, and they'll have a little watch. Because I think once you watch the live streams and the picnic table and things like that, and you realise what it's all about, I think they're quite appealing, really. They're really enjoyable. I enjoy them. And that's why I started doing them, because I've always enjoyed the live streams that people were doing and the chats, but I always thought they were never long enough. Like when Formicast did his, they were always like just a couple of hours or something, and they weren't often enough. Oh, there we go. You'll get the red light in a minute. Don't worry, that will come back on. Or it should do. Yeah, the timer's on. It will come on in a minute. Everything in this room is automatic, don't forget. I don't know why there's this slight dark overlay. That means that it's gone a minute the other way. It's only for a minute, as you can see. There you go. But it means that on the other end in the morning, it is a minute overlap in the wrong direction. There you go. Bullet ants in the red light. It is kind of hard to see them in the red light. I have a perfect view where I am, but via the camera it's a little bit difficult, isn't it? So yeah, that one turns off half an hour before the big tank next to me. And then I'm in just red light. My house looks like a brothel. I'm waiting for someone to knock on the door and say, "Excuse me, I don't suppose you've got any women in there?" No. Got a lot of ants. If you want an ant. But I don't think it does the same thing. I don't know. Someone would have to tell me about that. I've never been inside a brothel. I don't know what they do in there. I'm too innocent for all of that. My neighbours must wonder what the hell's going on though. My whole backside of my house is red with red lights. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you know. They're still smashing in that Dubia roach. So I fed them that Dubia roach yesterday, right? And they couldn't drag it back into the pit of doom by the looks of it. So what they've done is they excavate the dirt around it whilst they're eating it. I don't know why, and they soon fill in the big hole as well. But that dip that they're all kind of in, it's probably around 2 or 3 inches deep now, and it's just a huge depression in the ground where they've been eating this roach. In fact, one time they did it to the point where they broke through to one of their own tunnels underneath, and they were just coming in and out of everywhere. But it was really cool to watch. It is a shame that I can't film everything at all times, because there is some really cool footage that people miss out on. But I get to see some cool stuff, but actually having that there, not easy, you know what I mean? It's not easy to always film and jump on. You know what I mean? I expect I will be turning this stream off before long though, because I want to go do a few things. Now I'm almost finished what I'm doing for the night. I set myself a nice list every day and work through it. Yeah, right. So I'm going to give it another couple of minutes and I will be signing off. But thanks for joining me, buddy. It says there's 2 people here at the moment, one in Twitch and one in YouTube. So Ryan, I assume you're the one in YouTube, and whoever that is there lurking away in Twitch, thank you very much for watching pretty much the whole stream. Well, that is it. We're going to call it quits for tonight. Thank you very much, everyone, for signing in. It's been absolutely lovely and fantastic. Don't forget, tomorrow we have the picnic table and chat with Perthshire Oxlots. It's going to be a really interesting, quite a fun night. And as you know, lots of people are signing in for this picnic table and chat. So make sure you're signing in too. And as always from me, I'll see you again soon, Ant fans.